Did you know Ronaldo used to be considered one of the most skillful players in the Premier League? Dude was so skillful, he made memes out of some of his opponents. From his humiliation of Ashley Cole, his Puskas award-winning goal against Porto in the 2008 Champions League, to his overhead kick against Juventus in the 2017 Champions League semi-final, these are 13 Ronaldo skills that shocked the world. First off is his overhead kick against Juventus in the Champions League. Before we go on, kindly like and share this video. Also, please subscribe to this channel if you are new here. When Cristiano Ronaldo and Juventus are mentioned in one sentence, it is easy to imagine the captain of the Portuguese national team in a Juve jersey. The beautiful thing is that it was not long before he joined the old ladies.
Of course I feel the contact, this is why I flip. You touch me.
If you looked up Ronaldo and Juventus, the first thing you would see was his stunning overhead kick against Juventus. You see, back in the days, Juve had one of the biggest defense budgets in Europe. They were just so difficult to beat. The Juve defense seemed impenetrable, but CR7 demystified this defense when he connected with a cross to score one of the most beautiful overhead goals in Champions League history. The goal was so good that Zidane thought his hair grew back for a moment. This overhead kick was beautiful, but it just wasn't as significant as this next goal. Ronaldo might have forgotten the significance of March 11, 2009, but this date is still fresh in Helton's mind because it was the day he allowed the GOAT to score a 36-meter screamer. It was just 6 minutes into the match when Ronaldo got the ball around the center circle, pulled the trigger, and got the ball into the bottom corner. That Champions League night ended up birthing Ronaldo's greatest goal.
You know, when some team lose, have something to say. I think the win is fair. I think Manchester play well, play better. And you go second round to semi-final. Everyone is happy, I'm happy because I score and I help my team.
Away from Ronaldo's greatest goal to one of his most humiliating dribbles. On September 2, 2012, Ronaldo showed Granada who the boss was. In this match, he got a pass from Alvaro Arbeloa just in the opponent's half. Of course, the Granada players knew who he was, so they closed in on him very rapidly. But what Ronaldo did next was shocking. He made a deft turn and successfully wrong-footed the closest Granada player. With this, he had room for expression, so he drove towards the Granada defense and beat two players with his step over. He went on to destroy the left back, leaving him on the floor. This move did not end in a goal, but the next one did. Unlike a player's dribbling, ball control, and shooting abilities, a pro footballer's jump power is not usually considered such a great skill. However, this CR7 goal against Manchester United probably changed your mind temporarily. Ronaldo's 2.97-meter header against his former club was so good that Patrice Evra, who was considered a great left-back, had no answer to Ronaldo's jump. He looked so helpless that his coach blamed him for not doing well. Sir Alex had to apologize after realizing how mind-blowing Ronaldo's jump was. Sadly, this next skill didn't end in a goal, thanks to Caballero's fingers. Ronaldo might not be the king of solo goals, but dude would have had an extra goal on his solo goal record if he had scored against Malaga after dealing with 4 players. CR7 found himself close to the line and needed to beat 4 Malaga players to get a chance to score. Surrounded by 4 players, the 5-time Champions League winner beat 3 players by simply moving a shoulder. He went on to move the ball past the right side of the 4th player rapidly. He immediately went for the goal. Unfortunately, this goal was not meant to be. Speaking of Ronaldo beating 4 players with relative ease, the Copa del Rey final is a match for which Barcelona fans will always be grateful to Adriano, as he is one reason this beautiful move did not end with the ball at the back of the net. CR7 had to do some defending in this match, but that beat Piqué and David Villa easily. He went on to outrun Dani Alves and Pedro, and he could have actually converted. Sadly, Adriano put an end to this move. Adriano didn't have any history with Ronaldo, so the Portuguese giant didn't focus on getting past him. But you see, Ronaldo and Ashley Cole had history, so the 5-time Ballon d'Or winner focused on beating him when they met in the Premier League. We'll get to that in a moment, but in the meantime, kindly subscribe to this channel to avoid missing our other videos. CR7 has not scored a free kick in a long time, but back in the day, dude had a reputation for scoring free kicks, and the most important of them has to be his 2018 World Cup goal against Spain. You see, Portugal could have lost this game if CR7 hadn't scored this free kick. The match was already going Spain's way. However, an 87th minute foul gave Portugal an opportunity to get back into the game. The ball was just 20 yards from the Spain post. CR7 stood over the ball and got it curled over the wall, sending it to the top right corner and leaving De Gea clueless in front of goal. Speaking of making a fool out of footballers, De Gea is not the only world-class player that has been on the receiving end of Ronaldo's trickery. Even your favorite and most reliable defender, Antonio Rudiger, got his share of the CR7's trick. Dude probably has not recovered from what the Portuguese legend did to him in a Euro 2020 match between Germany and Portugal. CR7 put Portugal ahead in this match, but that wasn't what got the attention of the fans. Rather, it was a moment when he chipped the Madrid defender that will never be forgotten. This move, which ended in a chip, actually did not start out as one. Ronaldo pretended to catch the ball while it was dropping. This distracted Rudiger for a moment. By the time he got himself, the ball was gone. Rudiger was humiliated, but this next player got a tour of the stadium. In 2019, Cristiano Ronaldo had moved to Juve and had traveled to Madrid for a Champions League Group of 16 match against Atletico Madrid. Juventus lost this match, and CR7, who was used to going far in the Champions League, took it upon himself to get the old ladies to the quarterfinal. Juventus lost the first leg of this encounter by 2-0, and the Atletico Madrid fans celebrated in his face. The second leg came, and Ronaldo was basically interested in winning this match, but he wasn't willing to do so without humiliating any player. You see, that night in Turin was all about the goals, but Koke will always remember it as the night he took a tour of the Juve stadium. With his back facing the Atletico post, Ronaldo got the ball and completely fooled Koke while turning smartly to face the Atletico post. In the end, it really felt like Ronaldo sent the Atletico player on an errand in the wrong direction. Of course, Koke was totally helpless. However, that was his lucky day. You see, Juventus needed to win the match, and that was all Ronaldo had on his mind. Koke was humiliated, but he was lucky he wasn't bitten by a snake. This next player wasn't so lucky. Back in 2008, Ronaldo was playing for Portugal in the Euro. Dude was hoping to win the tournament. Sadly, he had to wait another 8 years. Ronaldo might not have won the Euro in 2008, but Turkey's Hamit Altintop would have preferred Portugal winning the Euro to actually getting smoked in the manner he was. CR7 probably had no idea he would have a one-on-one moment with Altintop, but when he did, he pulled a snakebite from out of nowhere. Even the fans in the stadium didn't see it coming. Well, what happened with Altintop was personal, but this next set of dribbles was a national embarrassment. The United States might not be the most beautiful country to watch a football match. However, they have one of the biggest defense budgets in the world, and this might make them a difficult side to play against. Well, Ronaldo didn't even consider the budget of the United States' defense when Portugal played the US in the 2014 World Cup. You see, the 2014 World Cup was clearly not the best of tournaments for Ronaldo, but this match against the United States was clearly a good one for him. The 5-time Ballon d'Or winner just couldn't stop dazzling the Americans. He actually ended up with about 6 dribbles in a few seconds. This match was so big for Ronaldo that its highlights occupy any video of the superstar's 2014 World Cup performance. Ronaldo might not be the king of solo goals, but when he scores one, it is impossible to forget. You see, the 24th of February 2007 will always be fresh in the minds of Fulham fans. It was the day CR7 beat 4 of their players to score a sublime match winner. In this match between Fulham and United, what seemed like a routine pass in United's half became a bit of an assist after CR7 went past 2 Fulham players before the box 18 and 2 more in the Fulham box before scoring a goal that came out of nothing. The series of dribbles ended in a match winner. Well, we can't say the same about this last moment. However, it was one that left one of the best left backs in the world wishing he never showed up on the scene. Ashley Cole often claims he had it easy with Ronaldo, but this video doesn't prove it. In this match between Arsenal and United, Ronaldo got the ball deep in his own half. Dude really was just going about his business when Ashley Cole showed up. CR7 gave Cole no chance. He changed direction so quickly that the English left back looked handicapped and helpless. Well, that's how much we can take from this video. Which of these skills is your favorite? Kindly tell us in the comment section below. Before moving on, please subscribe to this channel if you have yet to do so. See you in the next video.